The GMC Terrain is bringing Boxy back. Like the other siblings in the GM SUV space, the Terrain is taking on more of a truck-like look to its exterior styling as it rolls into its third generation. But GMC is applying more than straightened up lines and a tougher face here. The 2025 GMC Terrain packs in more tech, big screen, and standard features than ever before. GMC is making the Terrain look a bit tougher, and the styling upgrade works well. The grille is wide and connects the headlights, the fenders get puffed out a little bit, and the shoulder line sweeps up towards the C-pillar in a pleasing manner. Slide inside and you'll notice a rather large change front and center. GMC now fits the Terrain with a 15-inch infotainment screen displayed in a portrait layout. Ahead of the driver is an 11-inch digital gauge cluster. The center screen is large enough to display up to 3 different applications at the same time. Although GM is heavily integrating Google, this 2025 Terrain still has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. The base model is now the Elevation, as the SLE and SLT have been kicked to the curb. This is good news though, as the base model Terrain now features heated front seats, adaptive cruise control, those larger screens, and tons of safety tech, including cyclist and pedestrian detection. Speaking of the trims, the Elevation arrives first, but it will soon be followed by an AT4 and a Denali trim. The AT4 is off-road focused. It gets an AT4 specific terrain mode, gets a suspension lift, has underbody protection, red recovery hooks, and all-terrain tires on 17-inch wheels. It also comes standard with all-wheel drive and hill descent control. On the Denali, we go upscale. This one gets heated seats for the rear outboard seats, 19-inch wheels with 20s available as an option, smart dampers for a smoother ride, and it also features all-wheel drive and hill descent control. Speaking of all-wheel drive, the Terrain Elevation will get all-wheel drive as standard when it arrives later in 2024. All models are powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It produces 175 horsepower and 203 pound-feet of torque and is paired with an 8-speed automatic gearbox. If you're thinking about towing anything with one of these, you're capped at 1,500 pounds. GM says the AT4 and Denali variants will arrive later in 2025 as 2026 model year vehicles. There's no word on pricing or fuel economy, so stay tuned for that as we get closer to the Elevation's arrival on dealer lots. For now though, it's nice to see the upgraded style, the new tech, and the greater list of standard features.